In this video, we are going to construct pie and bar charts using StatCrunch. The data that we are using is the student survey data from the early fall '09. We will begin with a pie chart. First thing we do is go to graphics, select pie chart, and this time we want with data because the data that we're using is from the student survey. We are going to look at expectation. So we scroll till we see expectation, click on it, okay. Now we hit next. Here's some different options. We're going to make this simple so we can just go to next. We can put a title in if we would like. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it optional. Hit next. And again, here's some more options. Well, I don't think we need that. Hit create graph. And very quickly StatCrunch produces a pie chart. If we look at the key, the legend sometimes it's called, we can see that StatCrunch automatically gives us corresponding percentages for each sector. So the largest is bachelor's, which is almost about 50%. Graduate is next, which is about 41%. Don't know, a little over 7%. And the associate junior college is about 2%. Now if we notice here, we can also see the count for each output for this variable expectation. There were 3 students, 74 students for bachelor's, 11 for I don't know, 61 for graduate. So if we would like to copy this into Word or PowerPoint, we can go to options, choose copy, and then open our applications and paste it in. Okay, next we're going to look at bar charts. And the way we do that is we go to graphics, bar chart. Again, this time we want it with data. We select what variable we want. I'm going to stick with expectation. Select it. Goes in this window. Okay, here's some different options. We're going to keep it simple. We can go to next. Now we can change this as far as a frequency or relative frequency. Let's do a frequency first and then we'll do a relative frequency later. So let's hit next. Okay, we can label our X and Y axis if we'd like. And again, here's our last option. I'm just going to leave that default. Hit create graph. And very quickly there's our bar chart. Now I'm going to adjust this size a little bit so we can sort of see it. Expectations down here. Here's the associate junior college. Here's the bachelor, I don't know, and graduate. And here's the corresponding frequency. There's 20, 40, 60. Okay, let's say we're more interested in the relative frequency than the frequency. Instead of a count, we would like this a decimal or percent. How can we do that? Well, we can go to options and just change our scale. So we're going to hit edit, then we go back again, and where it says type, instead of frequency we want relative frequency. Then hit create graph, and again we see it's the same graph, but this time the vertical scale is a relative frequency as opposed to just a frequency, a count. Okay, so we can see about 50% are bachelors, and that's what we expected. We saw that from the pie chart. Now, our last type of bar chart is what's called a Pareto chart, and it is a bar chart where bins start with the largest and we have descending order. This is known as the 80-20 rule. Okay, now the way we construct that is, again, we go to graphics, bar plot with data. We want to select expectation, hit next. We can go for frequency or relative frequency, and where it says order by, we would like the counts to be descending, and that means each corresponding bin will get smaller and smaller as we go to each bin. Okay, we could name the axis if we'd like, hit create graph, and very quickly we have a Pareto graph involving expectation. And this concludes this video session.